warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, let's say thanks to Allah who has given us His health so we can meet in this video. Before we start this video, allows me to introduce myself. I'm Nur Aisyah Dlt. I'm here will explain to you about some interesting topic. So today I will be talking about this basic ideas in semantics. In this video, we will learn some important concepts in semantics. There are three topics in semantics. The first, the difference between sentence meaning and speaker meaning. The second, difference sentence and utterance. And the last, prepositions. So to start at the time, the first we will learn about sentence meaning versus speaker meaning. So sentence meaning is the objective meaning that words and sentence in a language have. This meaning can be identified from dictionary definition, grammatical structures, and relationships between words. While speaker meaning, the intent or message that a speaker wants to convey when using a piece of language. So, as I said earlier, we can conclude the difference between sentence meaning and speaker meaning is the sentence meaning can be identified from dictionary definition, grammatical structure, and relationships between words, while speaker meaning depending on the context of the conversation, intonation, facial expression, and shared knowledge between the speaker and listener. For example, this: wow, your clothes are great. The sentence meaning of this sentence is compliments on someone's clothes. But in speaker's meaning, it could be that the speaker is actually complimenting the shirt, or it could be that the speaker is making small talk or trying to break the ice, or even it could be that the speaker is satirizing this person's clothes because they are actually not good. Remember, in a sarcastic tone. I think we see this sentence example very often in our daily life, right? Sometimes we think that the people are complimenting us about, turns out that there is an implied meaning. It could be that they are reserving the words. So guys, understanding a speaker's meaning requires in deeper understanding of the context and situation of the conversation. This is important to avoid misunderstanding and ensure effective communication. Next, about this sentence versus speech. By the way guys, have you ever noticed that the same sentence can have different meanings depending on how it is pronounced? Remember, this is because meaning in language is not only limited to the written words, but also that the way they are pronounced. For example, the sentence, please close the door. If in speech, with a flat tone and no facial expression, may simply indicate a casual request, please close the door. While speech with a high pitch and an angry facial expression may show anyone that the door is not closed. Please close the door. And then, while speech with a soft tone and smiling facial expression may indicate a polite request, like please close the door. So, understanding the difference between sentence and utterance is important for analyzing meaning in spoken communication. Utterance provide additional context that cannot be captured from written text alone. The last is about proposition. So, prepositions is the content or core of a declarative sentence or statement. A proposition states a state or fact that can be judged as true or false. One sentence can have multiple prepositions depending on the complexity of the sentence. For example, this sentence. Annie is diligently saving money to buy a bicycle. So, we can analyze the preposition of this sentence. The first, Annie is the agent. The second, diligently saving money is the predicate. And to buy a bicycle is the goal. So the second, understanding prepositions helps in analyzing sentence structure and the relationships between prepositions. This is important in logic and reasoning as well as in understanding the meaning of complex sentence. Okay guys, I think that's all for my explanation about basic ideas in semantic, such as the difference between sentence meaning and speaker meaning, the second, the difference between sentence and utterance, and the last, preposition. So, understanding basic ideas in semantic is important for effective communication. By understanding the difference between sentence meaning and speaker meaning, sentence and utterance, and prepositions, we can avoid misunderstandings and ensure that the message is properly received by others. Okay, I think that's all for my explanation about this topic. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye guys.